Good day, everybody. This is the top 10 things you should know before buying the Ford Explorer 2020. So, as you can see, I got my hands on the new limited edition Ford Explorer 2020.
This is an Elevate Technology exclusive.
Number one, first and foremost, this is a stylish vehicle. The exterior is extremely stylish. You see the different lines, different features on it. The interior has video infotainment system. It's pretty impressive. This joint is, like I said, big body. Check out the seats. Check out the seats. And the back seat even has heat and AC. Back. Also has digital speedometer display, digital dashboard, which is pretty impressive. Nice vivid colors. Aside from that, the interior is leather, power seats. Part of the interior is pretty much basic. Nothing too out of the ordinary on the inside as far as the seats in the front as well as the rear. Number two, the 360 camera for parking. Now, I did enjoy this feature, especially when backing in or pulling into parking lot spaces. It allows you to really see if you're parallel into the parking spot. You can see all around you while driving. This is while parking and while also driving. Number three, ambient lighting, or what I like to call mood lighting. The model has a feature where you could change the lights different colors. You could go through it, switch it to the colors that you see here, and it will actually change inside the cup holders, underneath the dashboard, colors on the door panels, feet area. So it was pretty cool if you want to switch it up, give a different color, give a different vibe for a different mood that you may be in while driving this car. Number four, power outlets in the rear and USBs. Now, one thing on this car that I did like was the fact that it has a traditional plug on the back seat, so you can actually plug in and go on other days when you needed a power inverter to plug into the lighter. You can actually take your plugs for your phone or for your laptop or anything that you want to charge. You can plug it straight into this car straight away, which is pretty impressive. Never seen that before. And the USBs, this car is not short of USBs. You got USBs in the front, USBs in the back. You even have more USBs all the way in the back in the third row, in case people back there want to charge up their devices. So that was impressive. Number five, this is one knock on this car. I don't know why they missed this option. No sunroof though. Come on, bro. No sunroof? Really? Driving this car, you get quite a bit of light from the side, the regular windows, but no sunroof. Number six, there's a part digital display in between the speedometers. So the speedometer clusters are stationary, traditional, but in between that there's a little LCD monitor, digital dash display in between them that is pretty impressive. Number seven, the touchscreen display. See, now the touchscreen display is pretty impressive. It's right in a good area. It's not too far away, so you don't have to lean into it when you're trying to go into different options and go into different features. The infotainment system is pretty impressive. You can switch between audio. Here's the Android Auto. Sync. What's going on? Alright. Sounds nice. You could connect your phone via Bluetooth and you can have access to make phone calls. The touchscreen is pretty responsive. part, while I was pressing different buttons, it did react significantly fast, and there was no like downtime or like having to double tap or double press the screen. There's a lot of different features that you could change in here. You have your display settings. In here, you go to background, change it to night mode rather than day mode. Number 8, push button electric rear seat folding capabilities. So with the rear seats, once you go to the trunk, if you need to have more space for storage, it has an electric folding mechanism where you could just press the button and then it will electrically go down, and you could press it to make it go back up again. The whole system is electric, so you won't have to get into it and actually hold down some type of lever and push it down. And then when you want to put it back up, you don't have to get all the way into the trunk to pull it back to its regular position. Everything is done electronically, so you can press the button, and that makes things a little bit easier with packing the trunk, putting more items into the storage area. Number 9, hands-free trunk. So if you're going shopping and your hands are full holding groceries, or if you have children and your hands are free holding your child or holding bags or a stroller or something like that, it does have the kick your foot option, is what I'm going to call it, where you can kick your foot underneath the rear of the car and it will open up the trunk. So it's basically a hands-free trunk situation. Got that Explorer, baby. Only one question though. Still can't find that button on the back. Alright, so this baby has the extra third row. You could pull that up, drop it down. Right now I got it dropped down. It's on the lock. Extra space up in here. You know what I mean? Extra space. Number 10. This was somewhat surprising. Like I said earlier, this is a pretty much large vehicle, so when you open the rear door, it has a step for you to get into the car. So if you're a shorter person, when you open up that door, there's a little stepping platform there, so it can help you get your bearings when you're entering and when you're exiting the car. So I thought this was an interesting feature that you don't see on many vehicles. Bonus for watching it all the way to the end. I'll give you another feature or lack thereof. I'll give you number 11. No lane assist or driving assist features. Like I said, this is a 2020 version, so I would be kind of expecting for it to have a lot of technology and a lot of advancements in the technology that's put in this car, but for some reason they failed to put any driving assist features on this car, which I was expecting it to have. So that is somewhat of a knock on this car. I'll give you a number 12 bonus for watching the video all the way to the end. I'll give you another feature or another aspect of this car that I did find impressive, which was the size. I noticed while driving this car, it was pretty big, and coming from, if you drive like a smaller car, if you're driving a smaller SUV or a smaller car, it will take a little bit getting used to just maneuvering this car when you're driving it down the highway or down the street. It is a significantly bigger vehicle, so that did take some time to get used to, but once you get used to it, I did enjoy it. You have a different view. You could have the view from higher up, and while driving, people do respect you more on the road. When they see you coming, if you're making a turn, if you're trying to come in and change lanes, for the most part, people will get out of your way. So that's one aspect that I liked about it. All in all, I did enjoy driving the car. There was definitely some things that I liked about it, and some things that I didn't like about it. When I did go back to my car that I drive every day, there's definitely a couple things that I did miss about it, and that 360 camera is definitely one of them. The rear plug in the back, definitely one of the features I missed. For the shortcomings from the car, there were definitely some things that I didn't miss. So with that being said, I would definitely recommend this car for families that have a lot of members. If you have about 3 or so kids, you could definitely utilize this car and get a lot of use out of it. So if you like this review, just give it a thumbs up. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel.